Welcome back, folks. It is day 162, Duolingo Japanese. Once again, MAKU desu. Minasan konnichiwa, yokoso. So, we started our new unit, Unit 35. Communicate at a store. Now, the theme was a little bit more like it's communicate at a store, like a convenience store or like a department store, something that you would ask to be able to perform a task in, right? Or where something is, maybe something's in it. It was kind of a weird unit, I would say. There's places where they're just adding an honorific to previous vocabulary, so I don't know how I feel about it. Let's see how much we remember. As usual, the first time we enter a new unit, we're going to be translating. We're going to be translating and writing in English. So, Unit 35. Let's hop right into it. I kind of want to group these. So, there weren't any kanji logged, but there is definitely kanji in the units. And new kanji at that, technically. So when we go to a store, definitely thinking about okane, right? Actually, maybe we don't write in English. Let's just write in as much Japanese as we can. Maybe we're skipping that part of the routine now. So that's a little small. Right. Okane. What else is at a store? Scan. Kopiki. This one was a little weird. Ohashi, right? Honorable chopsticks. Ohashi. What else can we find at a store? I think this is worth a mention, but I don't get to use it too much. Reji Bukuro. My handle needs a little bit of a practice. Reji Bukuro. Objects. Okay, that's good enough for objects. There are a bunch of phrases as well. kochira desu. This way, kochira desu. 大丈夫です. Right. 大丈夫です. Or the that's okay. I'm good. 大丈夫です. Dozo. Right? Dozo. Dozo. ありがとうございます。お願いします。Okay. A lot of predicates too. Wakarimashita. Right. Wakarimashita. Oops. Nanimas in the sense of like a in total accounting kind of thing, right? So 全部で200円200円になります. Arabic is so hard to read and write. Oh, keep at it. Luck. Oh, naru being used in an accounting form. Yeah. Something with position. So de dekiru or de dekimasu. So to do something at some place is new. So konbini de dekimasu. Or dekimasu ka? Can you do it at the convenience store? You have os. So botan o oshimasu, right? To push buttons. Usually you have some sort of kiosk or machine that can take orders and whatnot at stores. Maybe even ATM. 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 Kopi suru. Self-explanatory. Oh, right. Hikidas. Hikidas. Withdraw. お金、少しお金を actually I actually am not. No, yeah. お金を引き出します。引き出します。Or it could be a des. Oh, no. Yeah, 引き出します。I just thought of something else. And I lost it. Shimaru. Close. Aku? Although the conjugation is in the progressive, which is like the other ones. Oh. Aiteimasu. Aiteimasu. This is kind of a deep cut into a grammar thing, so we'll take it. Aiteimasu. It progressive requires the te form, which is not really introduced as a group yet. But we have a few of these te form progressive tense ones, like sundemasu. And ondemasu. This unit had quite a lot of grammar related things and predicates. and phrasing. I had one and I totally forgot it, so I'm trying to find it now in my thoughts. Predicate. What else can you do in a store? Hmm. Atatameru. Atatameru. To warm something up. Atatameru. I think that's good enough. It was kind of very hodgepodgey. So it's still all cumulatively would be things you would say at a store. Like, for example, obento. Obento. Oh. And natto. Natto. I think that's pretty good. Let's see, 3, 7, 3, 7, and 13, 13, 16, 19. Are we making it even 20? Boots. Utensils. No mae no. I feel like mae no. No mae. No mae no. In front of something is a repeat. What about kanji? I see okane and aku. There might have been another kanji. They just throw in there, but do not make a comment about it. I guess Maya would be one of them. Yeah, we had currency, en, hyaku, sen, days, ima, tatsu, kudasai. Add ordering again. Oh, kudasai. Oh, we do have another term. Nikuman. Nikumam. Yeah, that's good. Even 20. I'll take it. Alright, so unit 34. Stationary. Buy stationary. Kanji. 店店 会計会計stationery使う学校 Okay, stationery 店 store 会計 we'll start with there 引き半額 off half price 会計stuff the 店 let's do 学校何日学校 right の準備するをする準備をするOkay, store stuff 付箋文房具色鉛筆シャーペン calendar. Eshikomu. Ochiksu. Asami. That's pretty good for stationary related things. Got some grammar as well. We have ute for linking the adjectives. Chisakute. Sakute. Okikute. Yasukute. Takakute. Takakute. New adjective. Atsui. Thick. Oh. Asukute. Omoshirokute. Omoshirokute. Etc. Predicates. No predicates. Parts of speech. Or like, how many is that? 4, 4, 7, 4, 7, 12, 12, 15, 21. That's pretty good. I think we're good. I'll see it 2 more times, so I might be able to pull something new from the previous day. Alright, we're going to hop in. There's no kanji section, so let's hop right in.
駅の前のコンビニ。
駅の前のコンビニ. Wait, is that really what it said?
駅の前のコンビニ。駅の前のコンビニ。
Okay. So in front of, right? I think this is self-explanatory though. 駅の前のコンビニ。
コンビニは毎日開いています。あそこでコピーしましょう。
So there's I ています。コンビニは毎日開いています。あそこでコピーしましょう。Making a copy. Yes, the convenience store is open all day. Yeah, 毎日
毎日
It's open daily, I guess.
コンビニは毎日開いています。
Yeah, it's
あ
open
そこ
every
で
day.
コピーしましょ
I make copies there. We should make copies there. The convenience store is open every day. We should make copies there. So nothing new here.
はい、ファミレスの前のコンビニでできます。
Interesting.
はい、
Hi, Familes. I heard Familes. Or maybe not.
はい、ファミレスの前のコンビニでできます。
Familes の前の
コンビニでできます。はい、ファミレスの前のコンビニでできます。
So that phrasing, we can do it at the convenience store. So yes, we can do it at the convenience store in front of the diner. Right. Hi. ファミレスの前のコンビニでできます。Still open. まだ Still open. まだ So コンビニまだ No まだコンビニは開いていますか
まだ
まだ
コンビニ
は
開いていますか
まだコンビニは開いていますか Or the other way around? Oh, I was trying to figure out where I would put Mada. Either, I suppose.
駅の前のコンビニでできますよ。駅の前の
駅の前のコンビニ
でできますよ。
Again, the phrasing where we can head off to do something, right?
駅の前のコンビニでできますよ。
駅の前のコンビニでできますよ。Oh, I forgot something. I forgot a few. いくつか。That's a good one, though. That's a good one. 飲み物もいくつか買いたいです。
飲み物
もいくつか買いたいです。
24時間空いています。
2時間 Wait
24時間空いています。
20 What?
24時間空いています。
24時間
4時間
Wait a minute
24時間空いています。空いています。
24時間 Okay. Interesting. 24-hour. It opens 24 hours. 空い don't know about that phrasing, but it is a fun way of saying it, though. That is certainly one way to say it. Yeah. 24時間 open 24 hours? Huh. Oh, and that's totally a Duolingo thing, putting the two kanji with similar radicals right next to each other. Interesting. Been 24 hours. 24時間空いています。空いています。空いています。
24時間空いています。
空いています。パスポートコピーをします。コピーをしましょう。
パスポート
を
コピーします。
コピーします。Oh, going future tense. Not should. Fair enough. I keep doing that. Okay. パスポートをコピーします。コピー wrong direction. パスポートをコピーします。
パン屋の前のコンビニはどうですか？
Okay. パン屋の前の Where are we going?
コンビニはどうですか？パン屋の前のコンビニはどうですか？
Sure. I think they're really hammering this home. So we're gonna write a note about that as well. In front of something? Sure. No, I know. Are you going to make a copy? どこでコピーしましょう or しますか？どこでコピーしますか？
コピーします。
コピーしますか？バナナもいくつか欲しいです。Okay.
バナナいくつか？
いくつか。Let's call it out. いくつか。Okay. バナナもいくつか欲しいです。バナナもいくつか欲しいです。Write a banana. 近くのコンビニは今 I guess 今空いています。Okay. Yeah, throwing an email right after the topic, sure, right?
大学の隣のコンビニでできます。
大学の隣 swap up from 前。大学の隣のコンビニでできます。What happened to Shashinko? Did you finish? No. I'm still working my schedule earlier and I have to find a way to do the writing portion. We've been going really late at night, so I've been getting later starts. Okay. 大学でできます。コンビニでできます。大学の隣。大学。Did you change your avatar? Did you change your profile pic?いくつか買いましょう。何もいくつか買いましょう。What are we buying? What should we buy? Let's see. リンゴ works? リンゴもいくつか買いましょう。
近くのコンビニでできます。
近くのコンビニで出かけます。出かけます。Sure. できます。出てきます。コンビニで。近くのコンビニで出かけます。I keep saying 出かけます。できます。Stop saying 出かけます。できます。できる。できる。You can do this at the store. この店。この店でできますか？
この店
でできますか？
できますか？
ノートコピーしますか？
ノートコピーします。
Just actuallyノートコピーします。
ここでスキャンもできますか？
ここでスキャンもできますか？ここでスキャンも
できますか？
コピー機はこちらです。まずこれを開けます。
これを開けます。
開け。
So they went. Okay. Maybe they're comparing it to aku instead of akeru. Akeru. Okay. コピー機はどちらです？どちら？こちら。コピー機はどちらです？まずこれを開けます。 Guess giving a direction. So, sure. Oh, okay. That I see where is it going? I see. It's like the copy is this way. First, you open this. As in, so they're using akeru, which is transitive, right? So you open this, as in, I can imagine a situation where they lead you to a copier and then they like lift something or open a drawer or something and you put it in, and that type of directions. Like first, you open this.
はい、わかりました。
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 すみません。ここでスキャンもできますか？いくらですか？
いくらですか？うん。すみません。ここでスキャンもできますか？いくらですか？ Person wants to use a scanner and ask how much it was.
少々お待ちください。
Oh, 少々。お待ちください。Ooh, I did not remember that one. Such a good one, too. Please wait a moment. Oh, omachi kudasai. Shosho omachi kudasai. Omachi kudasai. Okay. Dang.
少々お待ちください。少々
Shosho omachi kudasai. Please wait a moment.
はい。
少々お待ちください。
少々。押しましょう。押しましょ
Oops.
う。お待ちください。
お待ちください。Okay. コンビニでスキャンもできますか？
でも
はい。こちらです。
はい、こちらです。
こちらです。こちら。この小さいコンビニでスキャンもできますか？
でも
コピー機、こちらです。こちらです。こちらです。コピー機はこちらです。
コピー機
コ
は
ピー機。OK。コピー機は
こちらです。
このコピー機は本当に便利です。No? 古いです。Okay. Or the other ones are not appropriate. 古い。
わかりました。
わかりました。こちらです。おととい。This way. What is this way? プリンター。Or プリンター。
はい、わかりました。
はい。わかりました。少々。Right. 少々お待ち。少々お待ちください。
少々
少々
お待ちください。
お待ちください。Check out. Wait. Are they gonna use a deji for this? Yeah, it looks like a deji. So, deji no tonari. Oh, no. コピー機。コピー機はレジの隣です。
コピー機
コピー機
のはレジの隣です。
コピー機。コピー機はレジの隣です。
コピー機。
コピー機。コピー機。コピー機はありますか？
はありますか？
Okay.
お金、
お金。
お金、
お金。
お金。
納豆も買いたいです。
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 I forgot stamps. Okay. Oops. きて。I don't know if I'm gonna remember that one too. So that's 3, right? きて。きて。少々お待ち。少々お待ち。And I have forgotten the other one. It'll come up again.
切って。
切ってはありますか？
ありますか？
この辛いカップラーメンも買いましょう。
カップラーメン。I don't think that counts, but カップラーメン。Yeah, that is at a convenience store though. カップラーメン。はい。カップラーメン。
この辛いカップラーメンも買いましょう。この辛いカップラーメンも買いましょう。この辛いカップラーメンも買いましょう。この辛いカップラーメンも買いましょう。
晩ご飯は作りたくないです。コンビニでカップラーメンを買います。カップラーメンは安いですね。
Okay. 晩ご飯は作りたくないです。作りたくないです。Oh, that's kind of 作り into taku kind of not as common so far for me. 晩ご飯は作り晩ご飯は作りたくないです。コンビニでカップラーメンを買います。カップラーメンは安いですね。Oh, they're definitely not cooking dinner, that's for sure. I don't want to make dinner, so I'm going to buy cup noodles at a convenience store. Cup noodles are cheap, aren't they?
お金を引き出したいです。
お金を引き出したいです。引き出したいです。
お
お
金
を
引き出したいです。
です。I want to withdraw money. 引き出したいです。
お金を引き出したいです。
出したいです。
全部で2万円ですか？すみません。クレジットカードを忘れました。ATM でお金を引き出します。
全部で2万円ですか？すみません。クレジットカードを忘れました。忘れました。忘れました。ATM でお金を引き出します。So, that's wow. Okay, that's 20,000 yen. That's 20,000 yen in total. Is that 20,000 yen in total? Excuse me. I forgot my credit card. I need to withdraw some money from the ATM, right? Or I'm going to withdraw some money from the ATM. 全部で2万円ですか？すみません。クレジットカードを忘れました。ATM でお金を引き出します。Get more お金。Not buy anything. 20,000 yen. That's not anything. で、お金を引き出したいです。
お金を引き出したい
引き出したいです。
です。
ナオミさんはカップラーメンを買いました。でも、私は寿司が欲しいです。Right? 納豆も買います。いや、納豆も買います。Alright.コンビニで2万円。2万円を引き出しました。No, 引き出しました。Oh yeah, that's fine. コンビニで2万円を引き出しました。でも、もっとお金がいります。That's a lot of money. コンビニのカップラーメンは安いでしょ？辛いでしょ？お金何時 ?1、4。
切手が買いたいです。
切手が買いたいです。切手もください。切手をください。切手もください。Okay,
切
that's fine.
もください。
Okay. 納豆はどこですか？
納豆は
どこですか？
Fun times, fun times.
お弁当とジュースですね。
お弁当とジュース。いいですね。
お弁当
お弁当とジュー
ジュー
ス。
いいですね。
No,
いい。
ですね。
お弁当とジュースですね。
Right, right. Just asking if you just want those items. Heckin' excuses. You didn't come back yesterday, did you now? Did you study already or are you going to study?
お弁当とジュースですね。
お弁当とジュース。ジュースですね。
お弁当とおにぎりを温めましょうか。少々お待ちください。
Okay, a good way to put those together. お弁当と、お弁当と、おにぎりを温ましょうか。温めましょうか。少々お待ちください。Told myself I could watch a stream in bed, and after that, thought I woke up and it was the next day. Really? You're going to study now? Alright, good luck. 弁当とおにぎりを温めましょうか。少々お待ち。I hear this.
温めましょ
お弁当とおにぎりを温めましょうか。少々お待ちください。
温めましょうか。
温めましょう。
温めましょう。Food.
お弁当は500円です。
お弁当は500円です。お弁当 Where are you?
お弁当
は
500円です。お弁当は500円です。
お箸を使いますか？お箸を使いますか？
牛丼を温めましょうか？
牛丼を温めましょうか？
牛丼
を
温めましょうか？
牛丼を温めましょうか？
牛丼を温めましょうか？
So we're still at 3. We can add 3 to the list of vocabulary so far. I still don't remember. Okay, so we're definitely getting a repeat of the 少々お待ちください and oh, it's gone. The food item, isn't it? Definitely a food item. It's gone. Okay. お箸とナプキンを使いますか？
お箸とナプキン
を使いますか？ curious how, unless it's something different, I'm still confused why they aren't using the kanji for scout.
あ、お弁当も温めましょうか。お弁当も
温めましょうか。
温めましょうか。
温めましょうか。Oops. Let me guess. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Very, very not helpful. Okay. Botan o oshimasu. That's a lot of O's.
ボタンを押します。この
ボタンを押します。
どのボタンを押しますか？どのボタンを押しますか？
お箸もいりますか？
お箸も
いります
か？
全部で1000円になります。
で、
Okay. There's the nadu. 全部で1000円になります。カップラーメン. Oh yeah, and I guess we can throw in カップラーメン. So that's 4. カップラーメンとコーヒーは1000円になります。1000円になります。全部で500円になります。
このボタンを押します。
このボタンを押します。ボタンを押します。Press this button right here. The big red button. They could say that この赤いボタンを押します。Press this red button. 大きくて赤いボタン。大きくて赤いボタン。
あ、もう押しました。
もう押しました。Oh, I missed this already. Or I pressed it. No kono. But... Or kore. No kore.
お箸はいりますか？
お箸はいりますか？
お弁当を温めましょうか？
お弁当を温めましょうか？お弁当。
お弁当も温めましょうか？
お弁当も。
お弁当も温めましょうか？
温めましょうか？
温めまか。
Alright.
どうぞ、お弁当です。
どうぞ。what?
どうぞ、お弁当です。
どうぞ、お弁当です。
お弁です。
お箸は大丈夫です。あ、クレジットカードで払います。
Okay. Okay. お箸は大丈夫です。あ、クレジットカードで払います。Where is this person at a cashier? Reji. We'll use Reji from now on because Kaike may be a little bit different. And we talked about this a couple times.
クレジットカードでお願いします。
クレジットカードでお願いします。
クレジットカードでお願いします。クレジットカードでお願いします。
That's interesting. I like that. Yeah. By card, please. Or like, pay by card, please.
クレジットカードでお願いします。
Yeah, with the credit card, like pay by card. It's like implied is with the card, like pay by card. It kind of just circumvents the redundancy of when you're responding to something like having to say I want to pay by card. Just クレジットカードで works. お願いします。Very nice. Very nice. Okay. They went with 肉まん。肉まんを2つください。
肉まん。
肉まん。I keep saying もん。肉まんを2つください。
お、2つ。
2つ
ください。
肉まんとフライドチキンをください。
肉まんとフライドチキンをください。
ください。
肉まんとフライドチキンを肉まんとフライドチキンをください。どうぞ。どうぞ。おにぎりです。
どうぞ。
おにぎり
です。
このガムもください。
この something もん、この wait, what?
このガムもください。
ガム oh ガム okay alright ガムガム chewing gum alright ガム you got me このガムもこのガムもください。
このガムもください。このガムもください。
Okay. Oh, gamu. At most, I'll remember like 2 of the 5. So I was missing 5. Gamu. Okay. 肉まん。この肉まんはいくらですか？
肉まん。この
肉まんはいくらですか？Spoon. No, spoon. Spoon. Sorry. Spoon. Spoon は大丈夫です。フォークをください。Okay.
お。
Right. Wait, is there anything new here? スマホで入りますか？ Not really.
スマホで払います。
払いますか？ I said 払い probably. 払います。スマホで払います。No, it's fine. レシート、レシートをください。レジ袋は大丈夫です。
おは
ガムとコーラは300円になります。300円になります。
レモンのガム。
レモンのガム。okay. お茶と肉まんは1000円になります。
どうぞお釣りです。
どうぞお釣りです。お釣りです。お釣り。Oh, change. Right. お釣り。Maybe I'll make a special note about お釣り。To make it, I should write this a little bit more aggressively on the same length. I made the downstroke a little long a lot of times. どうぞお釣りです。Oops. どうぞ。お釣りです。どうぞ。はい、どうぞ。
はい、どうぞ。
クレジットカードをください。でください。
クレジットカード。
クレジットカード。クレジットカードでください。or お願いします。
で、
なください。I mean, kind of, but that's fine. お願いします。
お願いします。
お願いします。Okay. Alright. So I'm at least -5. So we'll try to add 2 or 3 of the ones.
あ、お弁当も温めましょうか。
お弁当も温めましょうか。
お弁当も
温めましょうか。
お菓子もいくつか買いましょうか。
お菓子もいくつか。Oh yeah, いくつか was the first one. So let's write that again. いつく。No, いくつか。I got the backwards. いくつか。Right. いくつか。What was it? ゴム。いくつかゴム。or was it go? No. Oh, gum. Oh, wait, it is. Gamu, いくつか。少々お待ち。That's don't remember the two in between. お菓子もいくつか買いましょうか。 おかしい。カップラーメン。Okay, カップラーメン。You got me. Okay. カップラーメンとコーヒーは1000円になります。
後で少しお金がいります。
後で少しお金がいります。コンビニでこのケーキをcopy the cake 自転車レポートをコピーします。
授業のレポートをコピーします。
授業のレポートをコピーします。Did they do a copy pun? Is that what that's supposed to be? Wait, what is the pun? How does combi and copy pun work? I'm going. Okay. その赤い何をしました Did they do it? They did it! They did it! Oh, they could put 大きくてと大きくて I was just joking, but they did it. I pressed that red button. I was kind of hoping they'd do like 大きくて赤いボタンを押しました That would be great. They're similar words? Okay. That's okay. That's I suppose that's a pun. They did use kombini with kopi sometimes. Like a few times in this unit. Being quite not quite there. I was joking about it. It's like, this is such an opportune moment to say like, kono, or, kono o de akai baton o oshimashita. There was a shirt in Japanese show with the English text, "You and I are a great combination." The other day, I bought a kelp at a convenience store, mistaking it for corned beef. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I'm not sure if you're the last time someone brought that up. I'm not sure if it was you or someone else, but someone made that comment about the corned beef and a convenience store in combinations. I don't know. Either that or I'm having deja vu.
すみません、こちらです。
すみません、こちらです。Great combination. いいコンヒHelp is kombu, right? Makes sense. And corned beef is cone. Oh, cone beef. Cone. Beef. Oh, beef. Okay, beef. Beef. And that's quite a mouthful. Beef. コンビニで2万円interesting を引き出しましたでももっとお金がいります interesting
おが
they do put a lot of knees next to each other though. Did you press the green button? Midori no botan. Midori no botan o oshimashita ka? 押しましたか緑のボタンを押しましたか納豆をたくさん買いました。納豆が大好きです。
おが
Fair enough. 納豆はどこですか？
納豆
はどこですか？
どですか？
Okay. Yeah, that's it. We're done for today. An hour and a half. We're gonna have to get a little bit more oh well, I'm just trying to catch up on my like resting and stuff, so today is gonna be a shorter day so I can get rested, and then we have to go back to Shashinko to make up for the other lesson length. For the Chinese portion, I think we might have to go back to 2 day per unit again because they're getting relatively short too. Otherwise, I could add something. Yeah, it's been pretty relaxing. So today, not too bad. I am looking around for some sort of lightweight writing application. And I think I'm gonna settle on doing like a chroma flip to write on top of Shashinko for tomorrow. So we're gonna go back to Shashinko tomorrow and start hitting up some kanji writing. Weird thing about this unit, well, there's no kanji listed for this unit. However, Aku was introduced, and they also technically use akeru as well, but akeru was not introduced with the same kanji. That should be here somewhere. I think I'm starting to get an idea of where they stopped. They haven't finished updating certain things. It's weird. Yeah, there's no kanji section for this. Even though they had 2 kanji. Okane and Aku. The nice thing is I know both of those kanji because of Shashinko. And I also know how to write those 2 kanji because of Hanzu. Interestingly enough. But there's not much to this unit. Or not much in the way of kanji. But there's a lot of interesting things that are really useful, like wakarimashita. Dozo. Right. Kochira desu. The obvious meaning that I'm very familiar with, right? The 大丈夫です in a response to if they're asking you if you need something. 大丈夫です naru, again, naru, in the sense of this is how much it is. That's a really nice one. Atatameru is a very common question. Actually, do you want at a convenience store? Atatameru, you like asking, do you want me to warm this up? Usually the microwave and stuff is also self-serving as well, if in other places. There's a lot of random like phrases that are great, and they're not really random. They're part of the exchange, I suppose. So I like this unit because it was back to some conversational phrases and whatnot, although I'm familiar with a lot of them already, which does lean into the whole immersion thing. I think when they're doing vocabulary, it's incredibly engaging in discovery because I haven't heard them like 100,000, 10,000 times, etc. But when you go into learning like common phrases and phrases in exchange, it feels very comforting. It almost reminds me of how Chinese is right now, even with some of the vocabulary. I kind of like learning the vocabulary, but whenever they go into phrases, it's almost like I've heard this before. It's kind of nice seeing it, maybe even see it written in kanji eventually. Like shōshō, my favorite one from this unit at the moment is shōshō omachi kudasai. Kind of a great phrase. Please wait a moment. Shōshō. I like the construction of it too. Shōshō, to elicit the emotion. They're capturing the emotion because it's an onomatopoeic. I don't know what you call it. It's like an onomatopoeia, but shōshō, that repetition, it's to capture emotions, like a feeling of emotions. So like, oh, just a moment, right? And then omachi is wait, the wait component, and then kudasai, please. Right? So hold on to your horses. It's just a moment. All right. Nothing more to say. Keep it chill. Learn when, I guess the take-home message is sometimes you have long days, sometimes you have short days. Choto mateo. Oh no. Choto imoto. Okay. Wait a minute, sister. Imoto. I thought you were gonna say choto mateo. Or choto mate. Wait, just because it rhymes. Oh, choto imoto. Yeah, it does roll. It does have that nice sound to it. Yeah. I am waiting for them to say choto mate or choto mateo, like just like yelling at someone to wait. Slow down. I do like how polite it sounds, and it sounds nice, like shōshō. Shōshō omachi kudasai. It has a nice ring to it. Anyways, I hope they kind of blend these things as well, because they're getting to now, they're like occasionally they'll say like buy stationery, so it's about doing all the stuff, but this chapter is communication, right? And then next one is discuss a meal. So I'm starting to dig, talk about your day, describe your home, so talk about yourself. So they're getting to topics that talk about your family. Yeah, they're getting to topics now where you would have a conversation about. So I kind of dig that, because for the last 8 to 10 units, I think the vast majority of them are more like this object, that object, here's an object, and then maybe like one phrase of what to do with the stuff. But this feels nice. It is a bit I'm a little under practice, so it is a little bit harder to wrap my head consolidate all the phrases together, but just imagine going through the course of doing something. I actually am taking a liking. Let's see other things. Talk about yourself, your family, ask about food, talk about your schedule, say where things are. Oh yeah, make requests. Okay, this stuff is getting nice actually. Maybe not extended family. Extended family is like, okay. It's all about talking now. Like they're all describing and discussing things now. All of a sudden, except for maybe this, where you like ask questions and stuff. But they're getting to the point where you're basically just talking and discussing about things, and you can wrap them up together, like in your own situation. So I like the phrases. It's great. Kind of a change of pace. I wonder how they arbitrarily decided it's around Unit 35. Well, anyways, more things to look forward to. Hopefully all you other peeps. I think what puts me off about Duolingo is it always starts with food. That puts you off? Do you not like food or something? Personally, I would always start with food as well. I would almost 90% of the time start the discussion with food. Like, oh, have you eaten yet? Well, here's your logic. Okay. You mean here's your opinion? I'm not sure about the logic part. I don't think whatever conversation you start has any logic. It's either a food you know, in which case it's a foreign word to them, or it's a food local to them, in which case the food is just a name. And that is a wonderful conversation starter. Either way. So food is wonderful because the intrigue, in my opinion, and now I'm going to rebuttal with my logic, I suppose. Food is a natural intrigue. If one is stranger to a food, it elicits a familiarity while being foreign. And if it's familiar, then it elicits an emotional response, right? It elicits an emotional response. In general. What would you start with instead? That would be less detached than that, or would be more resonating than food. Like, would you talk about video games? Then it would be the same. If it's a food you know, or if it's a video game you know, in which case it's a foreign word to them because it'd probably be a name. And if it's local to them, then, you know, in which case then it's just a name. As a conversationalist person, I would say like a Family Feud thing, top topics, probably food. Next topic, weather, probably start with local weather. And it's the same situation, right? If the weather is local to you, then it's resonating. If it's not local to you, then it's a point of intrigue. So, in my opinion, personally, that's probably why they start with food. You don't have to like it though, obviously. I don't know how you start conversations. If food puts you off, I can only imagine what type of topic you start with. Let's see. Yo, who wants 3 months extended free trial for Super Duolingo? You? Can you use that? Maybe someone else can use that. George, they mentioned in a blog recently they wanted to focus on common vocabulary you'd use when traveling to that country and then expand from there. Yes. It's written all over their blog. So most of their motivation and stuff is written in public. So that's what I'm reading off of. Although someone else over at Twitch is saying that they don't particularly like that. So this is where our conversation is going. I guess they want to get people into the sound changes of the language. I guess they, as in Duolingo? No, I don't think so. Much like, I'm going to echo what George said. They are focused on common vocabulary. It's about cultural resonance and human resonance. I don't necessarily think it was predicated on mechanical execution or output of language. It's conversationalism, right? Conversationalism doesn't necessarily have to be bound by mechanical exposure to a language. So if it's a foreign word to them, food itself is not, the concept of food itself is. So even if you said, like, I don't know, hamburger, right? That won't mechanically help you, or hamburger, that might not mechanically help you with your ideal situation of the sound of the language per se. Like, maybe there's a set of foreign foods that will tackle a lot of the sounds of the language, but it's more the concept of conversationalism, in my opinion. And Duolingo's, whoever writes the blog posts and stuff, are very, very open about suggesting that it's a cultural bridge, not a mechanical language bridge. So why do they choose certain foods, for example, as well? It's probably due to cultural bridging. So sushi, right? Sushi, ocha. They might not be the most ideal sounds or something like that, but oftentimes food is incredibly resonating to, I would say, a large majority of people. Perhaps you might not be one that's incredibly enthusiastic about food. I think most things kind of start with food. It's a common conversation starter. It's useful to know when traveling. Exactly. Food vocabulary is often super atomic. That sounds like a thing, I guess. You make comments about how the vocabulary sounds. Rarely do you have execute any comment regarding the emotional intelligence of food, which is what Excuses is saying. Having conversations is to resonate with someone. Whether your language sounds super atomic or the particularities of how you pronounce words and how you execute and output vocabulary, that's not. You said video games. The word for that implies video, which implies their viewpoint on television. Also games, which implies the manner of their state of play in culture. That's overthinking it quite a bit, but that video games does not imply their viewpoint on television anymore. And also games would imply the manner of state of play. No, games would imply that they enjoy something for pleasure. It goes much deeper than that. Video doesn't imply television only anymore, especially in this day and age. So not only am I going to put my foot down and say that's a very archaic way of interpreting what video games mean, and I was also providing an example. So I wouldn't choose video games. I would choose food and weather, and traveling, like going to a station, describing where things are. I would start with those things: where to eat and where to rest. I would choose how you say this in X language. How do you say this in X language? I would choose how you say this in X language. I don't know what that. I have no idea what that means. I would choose how do you say this in X language. Why is that a concern? I actually don't. I can't really understand what you're saying there as well. I'm just gonna. That would get a bit complicated. You're constantly be looking up every word you want to know. You actually understood what he's saying there? I would choose, how do you say, oh, I get it now. I would choose, how do you say this in X language? Oh, okay. Interesting. That's how you would start a conversation. That's interesting. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I would not, that in my opinion that would work in my opinion. I think that would work in a westernized culture, ironically, a little bit more than an easternized culture. They probably try to say something, but you'd be a burden to them. That's kind of how I would interpret that. If you go up to someone and say, that's how you, how do you say this? That's insinuating that they wanted to help you and that you need help, and also you haven't made pleasantry or established any form of rapport between the person. I think I would start with, sumimasen. I don't know. Can you help me with this? As opposed to, how do you say this in this language? So common phrases would be sumimasen, which is what Duolingo also starts with, or kudasai as well. Linked with, again, probably a topic that most people would be concerned with first, probably food, where to stay, how much things are, how to get around, and expressing that you're lost, or maybe you don't understand something, or requests. Lecture 1, I don't speak X. Lecture final, I speak X. Sounds like no matter what I say, Hideyoshi, you just choose to ignore or compromise. So I guess I hope you have a lot of success with how you approach conversation. I already shared my thoughts about it. You and I, we don't have the same conversational skills. So hopefully the people around you understands how that works. But in my opinion, statistically, the way you approach conversation is more non-resonating with. I don't resonate with that type of approach, nor with that type of conversation. So the way you're like presenting your case and your logic is also incredibly I'm not with you on that. Right. Lecture 1 is not I don't speak X. In my opinion. Lecture 1 is how to exist in an environment. So you start with common phrases. It's already inferred that you don't speak X. Saying and claiming something obvious is, in my opinion, kind of off-putting and discomforting, or likely to be. And then going up to someone, expecting them to understand that, or expecting that, is another thing entirely. I would think excuses, feelings are probably much more founded if someone approached them with like a, I don't speak X, how do you say this type of approach. Hello there, Pink. We'll leave it at that for now, because I respect that you think it triggers you or it upsets you that Duolingo starts with food. You obviously don't care about food more than telling people you don't speak something and you do speak something. For me, when you go up to someone and say what you don't and do know without establishing some sort of resonance or rapport, then that, in my opinion, that's kind of rude. and also very unfilling, right? You go up, it's like, oh hey, here's an example, I suppose. Oh hey, I know you got this wrong. Here's the right answer, because I know this and you don't know that. That, in my opinion, is the type of logic that I feel from conversations with you most of the time. Like, and no matter how direct or indirect, it's lacking emotional intelligence, in my opinion. So it's almost like it's logical, I would say. It's logical when someone falls down and say, that must hurt. You should get it treated. As opposed to, hey, how are you feeling? Do you need any help? The food section is fun, honestly. Me too. Me too. I do enjoy rattling off all the different types of food. Indeed. Oh, hey, you're on your YouTube account, Blair. I think the clothing section is pretty good too. Food and clothing, you can relate right off the bat. Okay, all right. So that's a pretty decent place to change gears, right? Honestly though, if you make it work, Hideyoshi, if you go and talk to people and you make that approach work, I'm all for it, right? As much as I want things to be a certain way, I don't get the impression that people want to first talk about how they do not speak things, and then somehow think the last lecture should be on something like I speak X. I wouldn't even put that at the last thing. I don't think that often you would say that all the way at the end. Then you would get to a point where you would miscommunicate and mislead someone. It's like, oh, you can speak some, instead of you can speak all. So like, when do you say I speak X? At the end of everything. So when you go up to someone and someone asks you, oh, can you help me with this? And then you're like, oh no, I don't speak X. And only until after you completed everything, you say, I speak X. So not only does that person, in my opinion, does not engage with the vast majority of people, they won't even gain the experience to do so. Right? So the only way you can express things and engage in a target language is you are taught, I don't speak X. And how to incessantly ask questions instead of participating in conversations. That's kind of the impression I'm getting. So that I should know all the different types of forms of question in expressing how to extract information from someone, as opposed to engaging in the conversation while learning things to wrap around it, right? It's a difference in opinion. I imagine. I would love to see a course of how that works. So if you have an example of it, I don't mind watching the rationale for laying out a lecture of focusing on like pragmatic mechanical phrases versus using conversation as the layout for the context stuff, because most of the time I think most people like context learning versus mechanical pragmatism, right? They prefer context oriented learning, which Duolingo actually doesn't do that well. Duolingo actually does perform pretty poorly in context-based learning. Okay, All right. So keep on learning. I don't know what level people are on, but personally, talking about language is also fun too, right? Talking about language itself. Well, that's a wrap for Japanese. Again, if you're gonna watch this later, arigato gozaimasu. To the Japanese learners out there, mata ne. And I'm gonna go change gears, get up, do some stretching, and I'll be back for Chinese. Thank you.